Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, the Coach Coop Show. Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, the Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show.
Yo, what is going on, Canes fans and my college football family? Happy Saturday. Yeah, buddy. We sure whooped this week, didn't we? Before we knew it, we blinked and the weekend was here. Now, I do want to say we had a pretty good time last night on Friday to kick this thing off, but I really think what people are looking forward to each and every week is the Coach Coop Plays version, because it's always a little crazy. There's something typically that happens that's a bit strange, I guess you could say. Maybe that's the right word. It's something, okay? It's something. But I'm pumped tonight. Who's ready for a big win? Okay, well, I know that I sure am. I want to remain undefeated, okay? Right now we have a 2-0 start to the season, taking on 1-1 Wake Forest. They've already lost a game, but we are traveling to their house on a weeknight in real life. And this could be a battle. Could be a battle. Want to give a shout out to Kane Life 3, who was actually the first person here in the stream bright and earlier this afternoon. Also Beast Gamer, Garrett, and Patty. Appreciate y'all being here. Cornelius in the building. My guy Mike, Orange and Green Blood. Nick Snyder, Bahama. Happy to see your face in here. It's interesting, Card King, because you've talked about, I think, some of your cards before. But for some reason, it just didn't click the name Card King. And you say you hit 3,308 total Canes cards today. What would you say is the rarest one in your collection? So it doesn't necessarily have to be your favorite one, but what is the rarest card that you have in your Canes card collection? Let me know. I'd be curious. Now, you've seen my Cam Ward, haven't you? You seen my Cam Ward? I'm pretty sure I show this thing off every chance I get, so I'm sure I already showed this to you. You see my autographed Cam card? Love it, man. But let me know. Let me know. That's cool. Who else? We got John Bird, the hardest working man in the room, in the building. Spencer, keep the undefeated streak alive. That's the goal. That's not the goal. That's what's going to happen. Straight up. Mama Coop says, nice shirt, son. Thank you, Mama Coop. Typically, before the game is over, this thing is unbuttoned all the way. Just depends on how wild we get tonight. Aviation fan in here, Dave. Toasty, appreciate you. The Co-OC has officially arrived. We put in a ton of extra hours this week. I do want to add a slight correction. I informed you guys that my Co-OC had to miss the FAMU game due to the diarrhea parasite that's on the fresh produce, mostly lettuce. It doesn't have to be from Taco Bell, by the way. I want to add that. It's Taylor Farms. It's not just Taco Bell. But I told you guys that she had the diarrhea parasite. Apparently, I was misinformed. There was a little bit of miscommunication between me and the team. I think that she had some prior obligations that she had agreed to, that she could maybe fill you in. She was definitely not interviewing at Bama or anything like that, though. That's nonsense. Don't read the headlines. They're just trying to start drama. Connor in here, Easton. I appreciate y'all. You're watching me on the big TV on the porch. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How do we look on the big screen, Mama Coop? Can everybody hear me all right? Can we get some thumbs up, some thumbs down if you can hear me okay? I would appreciate it. So, look, we are 2-0. Look, the Stanford game didn't necessarily go as we had planned. It did go to overtime. but we won 30-23. And that's the important part. A win is a win. We want to do it in a big way, but you just got to find a way to come out with a victory. Absolutely handle business against FAMU. Not in the first half, mind you, but we did end up beating them 51-3. Mensa is off to an... How do I say this? Mensa has thrown for 758 yards and 4 touchdowns in 2 games, but he has 8 interceptions. So that means that 10% of his passes, because he's threw 80 passes total, have been a pick. But we got it figured out. It was all of the aspartame in the Dr. Peppers. Yeah, the sugar-free ones. So it's been taken care of. We should be good to go. I saw no reason to believe otherwise during practice this week. The 3-a-days continued. I'm ready for a big win. Yeah, I'm ready for a big win. Risonator says 28-21. Uh-oh. With at least 3 picks thrown. We're going to prove you wrong tonight, man, but we will get that win. Skinny in the building. Appreciate you being here. Is Matt's going to catch a ride with Mama Fletch to the game tonight? Maybe. Maybe. But hey, I just appreciate y'all being here, spending your Saturday night with me. You could be out clubbing or partying, but I say it all the time, it's a party over here anyway, so, you know, we have a good old time. I don't think there's anything else that we need to talk about. I'm just ready to kick off and get this thing started tonight. That's right. Short, sweet, and to the point. One thing I do need y'all to remind me. This is, I'm not messing around. This is super important. As soon as this game is over, because, you know, sometimes I'm really kind of worked up. If it goes bad or if it goes really good, I'm real hyped up and stuff. Please remind me to not look at the stats until we save the game and go back to the main menu. Because last night, if you missed it, I won't bore you with all of the details, but we lost all of the progress in that simulated game live because the game froze on this screen where it said refreshing spreadsheet, please wait, and we lost all of the progress in that simulated game. So what happened is we had to resim it, which still equaled a Miami victory, but all of the stats were completely different, and that's a bummer. So it kind of is what it is. We just had to roll with it. But I'm not going to make that mistake again. The game is bugged. I don't know how often it's going to do this. It may never do it again. We're not chancing it. So what we're going to do is instead of looking at the stats in that menu that pops up immediately after the game, we're just going to exit that bad boy immediately, go to the main screen, this one right here. We'll save it, then we'll go look at the stats. So that's the plan. So please scream at me. I'm talking all caps. Coop, please don't open the stats because we don't want to lose the big victory that we're going to get tonight. Yeah. Yeah, and Mensa just had a really rough first half, specifically against FAMU. That first half of that FAMU game is looking like we were going to go into halftime 3-2 against the Rattlers. Yeah. So, you know, no more slow starts. No more slow starts. You got a 1-of-1 Gerard Pringle card, and you got Clinton Portis. That's awesome, man. I would love to see some pictures of those if you've got Twitter. That'd be really cool to see, man. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Enough playing around. Let's do this. I know confidence is through the roof from the fans. I'm right there with you. I'm super confident going into this game. We're going Stormtrooper. We're rocking the whiteout against Wake Forest. It's what the people wanted, and I'm here to deliver. There it is. Boom. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Y'all know what to do by now. Score predictions! Come on. Come on.
And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit.
I'm literally shaking with excitement. Let me go ahead and call down here, or up rather, not down. Up, not down. Make sure my co-OC and I are on the same page here. Melissa. Yep. We're going to win the coin toss. Yep. Okay. Yep. Hey, go Canes. Yep. Yes. Go Canes always. 24/7, 365. Melissa, we on the same page, right? The scripted drive we put together. Okay, I'm with you. All right. Okay. All right, Melissa. Let's get it. We are receiving first. Okay, I want to get, we got a quick TV timeout. Let me get the offense together here. Offense, come on. Come on, everybody huddle up right here. I feel like after the slow start, okay, against FAMU, you guys need a little bit of inspiration. So I've got something here in my pocket. Let me dig it out. Everybody see this? All right, this is a potato. This is a potato that I just pulled out of my pocket, and I want to tell y'all something. My papa used to be a potato farmer, all right? And he told me a story one time. We were out digging up potatoes, and he said, "Grandson Coop, listen here. You see this potato?" He said it stays underground for the majority of its life, where literally nobody can see it, in complete darkness. But even though nobody can see it, that potato continues to work hard and grow. It doesn't get any pats on the back. Nobody says good job. But it keeps working, keeps growing, even when nobody's looking. And I want y'all to be doing that down on the field. Even if you think nobody can see what you're doing, I want you playing hard every down, every play, just like a potato does. Potato on 3. Break it down. Listen, okay, I've had better. I've had better.
And the Demon Deacons will kick off first, and here we go.
Here we go.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Okay.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
We're off to a great start.
So Miami's offense will
What's up, Patty?
crack at it today. They sure
Randy, I
hosted
hope you're
that
all right. Randy
dynamic
said he's got to be in
connection
lurch
that was on
mode.
display last week. Rears its head
I hope
and
he's all
wreaks
right.
havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was
Let's
man,
get it.
zone, double cover,
Me and my
ISO,
co-OC on the same
those
page.
two were simply unstoppable.
She says, yes,
Huge
Coop,
challenge
yes.
for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that.
Telling you, we're not, no more of those slow starts, man. These guys learn. You run enough laps around Hard Rock Stadium with Justin Bieber on repeat, you're not going to continue to mess up. It's not going to happen. You know?
Throwing Mensa. Got him. No chance to run, but still
It's not going to happen.
on that one.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw.
Melissa's so happy right now. She is so happy.
He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver.
How was your day?
right in the
Excellent.
face mask and making
What about
it
you,
easy.
Cornelius? Great, man. Going to be even better after this.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
After this win.
The Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd down.
Yeah, we're going to run the ball on 3rd and 2. We're all right.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got a little grass. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the
Yes, sir.
46-yard line.
Yes, sir.
When you go on the road, man, oh man, do you love.
We got
hearing the
45 to
crowd, the
21
roar
from
of
John. We got
We love
31-28.
shutting the
That's
crowd
too close for
down.
comfort.
There's no better
34-27.
feeling coming out, getting that juice going, getting that
Now, you might
confidence
notice
going,
that you're going to
getting
see
that running game going
Pringle
right
getting
out
some
and
reps.
gashing
We
right out
saw
the gates.
something
And he
on
never
the
had a
film
chance, just
that
stopped
told us
cold
maybe
as soon as he
Pringle
got
should be getting some more
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the
snaps
clock. How
in
about the
this game?
linebacker
We'll see if it
swarming in,
stays that
coming in
way.
and making
All
a
right.
great play on the ball carrier.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Here's Mensa to throw.
Taking a lot of the underneath stuff right now.
They make the stop, but not
I mean,
before he
we
takes a
told
chunk out
Mensa,
of what they
look,
need to move
you're struggling a little bit with that completion rate, you know, do what you feel comfortable with. All right, do what you feel comfortable with. Let's not force it, but let's also not play scared. Okay, let's not play scared.
This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Quickly complete.
But you can see he's been spending a lot of time in the film room, and he's feeling pretty good right now.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision
feeling
time
pretty
for the
good.
head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on fourth down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
The Canes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The offense changing the play.
Yeah, we wanted to give him more freedom this week. He said, Coach, I feel like Dawson's handcuffing me a little bit. I feel like at times I'm seeing some stuff down there up close on the field, and we said, all right, we've got all of our trust in you. We paid you $50 million. That's what they said. That's what they said, man.
On the ground, it's Pringle.
Look at the blocking. Look at the blocking. Rocky ran in here. How you not winning already? Stick around. That's all I'm going to say. Stick around. Good to see you, bro.
And the Canes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
I feel you. Still working up in the coal mines, John? I don't know how you do it, man. I guess to provide for the family, right?
Going to the run. It's Pringle. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Miami.
All right, PAT. And you see we told him, man. We said, come on. Hey, lighten up on the celebration. Come on. Hey, Pringle, sideline, sideline, sideline. Good job, son. Good job, son. PAT defense, get ready. Heatherman, get those boys riled up. I don't like the energy I'm seeing right now on the sideline. No, it was the aspartame. In high volumes, it will cause blurred vision.
The first score of the game.
In those sugar-free Dr. Peppers, he was pounding them down, man. We're talking a 12-pack a day. We cut those out. We got him on a strict diet of dew, and he's been doing great.
And it'll come out to the
been doing pretty good.
No attempt at a return.
Yeah. Hey, thank you, Tommy. That's a pretty good start, man. That's the best start we've had so far this season. Am I right or am I wrong? Be honest. I can take the criticism, man. People are always ripping me a new one on social media. That's the best start we've had so far. 100%.
Just recently, David, with Bain and Mesidor on Miami's national championship run getting to that game, they've got big-time NFL athletes. Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those.
Okay, I am going to be interviewing for a co-DC.
That opened up the crease for the ball carrier.
I am going to be interviewing for a co-DC. It's time.
Setting up 2nd and inches.
The Demon Deacons have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Trying to impose their will with the run.
There we go. Took them from a 2nd and inches to a 3rd and 3. Yep.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the 2nd and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play.
Come on, eyes on Lopez. Eyes on Lopez. Let's go!
And now forcing a 3rd down.
And this one's not going to work.
Come on, I want to see something special out of you, Tony. We know what you're capable of.
And the Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
We're going to let it go. That's smart. That's fine. You going to play the viewers? Maybe eventually. I don't even have the online at the moment.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Regular do. It's the regular do, man. Yeah.
Mensah unloads it left.
You see the work?
Excellent technique by this receiver.
Do you see the work?
The sideline, the great footwork to stay in bounds.
And for the majority of the offseason, we thought Mensah was going to be starting for Duke in the offseason saga that happened. Obviously, a lot went into it. But here's what you know about Miami quarterbacks in recent history. Cam Ward, the #1 pick. Carson Beck, a lot of experience coming in. Now Darren Mensah comes in. Miami finds the guy. They have to have that spot covered. And Palmer, they got a really good one.
They have been able to reload. For anybody that didn't know Darren Mensah,
I mean, that's 3.
He started. Just look back to his film just 2 years ago at Tulane, when he's absolutely lighting up in the American, wins an ACC championship at Duke, and now filling
Talking
in
about.
for Carson Beck and a team that just went
buddy.
to a national championship. But this is a guy with
Come on,
tons of
man.
talent. They think there will be
Come
a
on, Lofton.
QB spot. They've got their eyes set on taking one step further this time to win it all.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles.
Been I mean, it's 3 a days. It's 3 a days every week, you know? Of course we've been practicing.
With those guards and those centers owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
You know what's always a good idea? Getting it to your best playmaker. That's a good idea. Whether it's shallow, whether it's deep, this guy
I
can
told
make
these
things
guys, I
happen.
said,
He's
remember
lightning in a bottle.
2
He
weeks
gets to
ago
the
whenever
ball.
we
And that
played
pass, it was
the
short,
trees?
but watch him. He can make guys miss.
Remember how much I hate them?
Turn those little bitty catches into big
I said
plays.
tonight we're basically playing a whole damn forest of them. It's Wake Forest.
Here's Darren Mensah to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Gilbert. Stopped after a
The
good
short
pickup,
game is
and
there,
he'll
you know, a
be just
little bit of
tad
dinking
short
and
of the first
dunking,
down.
some ground and pound,
tell you,
and
when
we're
you got a tight end like
opening
this,
this thing
it
up
makes
for
it a
some
lot easier
big
calling
time
pass
deep
plays
shots
on
in this
first
game.
down.
I mean,
Even if the defense
look
is
at
in
Wake
zone
Forest.
coverage,
What are
he
they
did a really
doing
good
defensively?
job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy.
And what's
position.
Pringle doing running right there
He's wrestled to
instead
the
of
ground
left?
right at the 15-yard line. And a big
What are we
red zone
doing?
Opportunity here.
And most offenses,
man.
it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great.
Yo,
at
what are we
math,
doing?
guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a
All right,
first
my
down.
co-OC
I'd say
is
the
calling
offense
down.
will be in a really good
All right,
position
she's calling
all
down
game
to me.
Might as well give it to him again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Nice
Yep,
first
Melissa.
down defense. Great job being
Yep.
physical, understanding
You
the
know,
chances
yes, I
of
trust.
runner
Yeah, go
high.
Canes.
They come
Go
up, they
Canes,
get
yep.
the back on the ground.
Okay, double
Force it a
slant.
second down and long
Okay,
situation.
got it.
Operating in the red zone here on second
About to
down.
cut these trees down.
Throwing, Mensah. Into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's
Why did he float that to outer space?
Way to come up with the interception.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there.
What was that?
defensively, Matching the personnel of the
What?
offense. putting
That's
their
what I.
dime package out on the field.
That's what I'm asking Mensah. Who are you throwing to?
Pass.
What are we
Perfect timing to
doing?
run that personnel, and you get the pick.
That's not at all how we practice that. Just so y'all know. I mean, Tony's wide open for a touchdown right here. He's looking right at him. He's looking right at him. And then instead decides to float it up into. I mean, it can't sit up there that long though. That floated up there forever. Melissa, I'm going to need you down here on the field to have a talk with them for a minute.
The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. They
What's going on,
went 3 and
Chops?
out on their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
Man, that's one of those that just that kills the
It's a thing.
morale.
The ACC
We can't
Wheel
have
of
that.
Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game.
Yeah, we're about to go up
And I
14
think
to
both of
nothing.
these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step.
Watch Lopez, watch Lopez.
On 30 short, the run and looking for the first
They don't have the balls to go for it. Absolutely not. They don't. They don't. Punt team. How many interceptions this year? 9.
Will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
9 total.
Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give
Pretty
him
happy with the
any
way
room
these
to
guys
set
are
up
playing
a
so
big
far, though,
return.
to be honest.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to
We're
put
pretty happy
together a
with it.
drive. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come
Okay,
out
buddy.
here,
That's what I'm talking
trust
about.
your reads. Trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space.
Can't believe I'm running a play with Texas in
He
it.
did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Catch in the middle. It's Lofton. They'll wrestle him down.
They're not
just
going to give it
short
to
of
us.
the
That's
first down.
fine.
I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains.
We'll just go
to
take
measure
it.
this one.
You know, sometimes
Yeah.
when you're throwing against zone
Yeah, we'll just go
coverage,
take
you
it.
need time for the routes to develop. So nice job
I
by
mean,
the
you see
quarterback
where we're
there, being
playing at.
patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
We're going to try to get him to jump, though.
He'll keep it on the sneak. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
Get out there and run it again.
You're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard, but Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Run it again.
Guys, the offense appears to be going for it from their own side.
First, we're going to try to get him to jump. Hey. Almost.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short.
Man, first
This is
half
what it
being
takes
that aggressive on your side
to
of the
win
field,
you.
that's a
sorry
different
you're
world.
home.
Like, you live in the analytics
I'm late to
world,
the
and I know
party.
people say
Does
go for it
Melissa
more
still have the
often.
lettuce
I don't
parasite
see much point
diarrhea
going
thing?
for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. That's caught. It's
Hold on. TV timeout. I want it noted that I'm not laughing at what just happened in the game. I'm laughing at Noel for Life 757's super chat. Go! Or should I say, no? For Life 757 with the big hundo. Apparently, that was a miscommunication between me and the PR team. Yeah, she had a prior obligation before the season started, and it was something that was very urgent and important. And I'm a family guy. You know, I'm a coach that says, listen, you know, you got to handle business so you can be right mentally to help these guys on the team be right mentally. You know, so I said, take care of it. Take care of it. So that was a miscommunication.
Second down for this offense.
Yeah. Thank you, Joe. He said, Coach, I don't even eat Taco Bell. And I said, it's not Taco Bell's fault. It's Taylor Farms' fault. Look at it, just complete domination, though, guys. Complete domination. It's BS that it was ever 3rd and inches because I think that we got it before that. But we know I can't challenge it. You've seen me challenge plays. They never give it to me. Never give it to me.
First play of the period will be a second down.
I sneak it twice. It's because it's that unexpected gas.
Here's a quick throw out to the left.
You know, who would sneak on 3rd and inches from that point of the field, not get it, then sneak it again on 4th and inches with the way they loaded up like that? But it's unexpected gas, man. We didn't think they would see it coming.
From the 17-yard line, it's
going to be all right.
Lopez. Here comes the heat. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone.
If there's one thing I told them I didn't want to see tonight, it was Gio Lopez in the end zone.
Field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field.
That man played for Bill Belichick last year.
Players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Red alert, man.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they tacked on the extra
It should be
point.
21-0 right now.
Offense on that
Minimum.
scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and
Adjustments are coming, Tommy. Don't worry.
Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah,
No shot.
football,
No
doubt.
shot. How
This
are they
offense has
getting
been
that
in
kind of
these
push?
situations before, so you gotta come back
Come
out
on,
here,
man.
take the field.
Unreal.
It's a fresh set of downs, brand new
Absolutely
drive. Let's go out and
unreal.
execute, put some points on the board.
It's there.
So now
Multiple
it's
guys
2nd and
open.
long. Here's Mensah to throw. Snagged out of the air.
There we go.
He'll step out of
Great
bounds
vision from
right at the
Barcade.
35-yard line,
That's
and
why we brought him in.
maybe they've got
Yards
something
after the
cooking.
catch.
And when you run these
Yep.
drag
Yes,
routes,
sir.
it's
That's why we brought him in.
important that your quarterback can really use his
That's
eyes.
why I go.
Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking
Mario's
at
gonna
you,
have some
seeing
questions
what's coming.
after the
Does a good
game. Who's
job,
that?
Drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball
Who does he
out in
coach?
front
I coach the
so he can
Canes.
catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Vaughn's looking
And
real
the
good
offense
right
here
now.
dialed up a
Real good.
zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Pringle. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they...
I'll be honest. We're going to have to make a little coaching change right here. You know, we thought we saw something on the film, but
for a short game.
let's call a timeout here. Let's call a timeout. I hope we don't need that late in the second quarter here. But we need a little bit of a we need a vibe shift right now, okay?
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
I can't believe Joel come in here and asked about diarrhea lettuce, and then we've not heard from him
A
since.
really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot.
I don't know
of
what to
credit.
think
They'll
about
get talked
that.
about a lot, unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push.
Oh,
to
we're
get
bullying
some
them down there on the
get
field.
this
If you
running
watch
game
closely,
going. They're the
absolutely.
ones that make it go.
Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down.
Late.
Tight end finds
Late.
a
And by late, I'm
soft
talking about the
spot.
defender
They'll
there.
move the chains. Good
Late.
execution on 3rd down. They've got it up
Way
to
late.
1.
Yep.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
Mensa. What a grab with one
Wow.
hand.
We love
Wow.
to talk about receivers having a catch.
I mean, y'all, listen. This might be the Cooper Barcake game. You know, we'll overlook, you know. I mean, he could have hit Fletch big time. Unbelievable catch. Look at this. Number 6 is trying to hold hands. Barcade over here almost getting sandwiched. Still coming down. That's ESPN Top 10.
Like that. One-handed,
If it weren't for the fact that he's
and
about to have a
quarterback is
couple
gonna be
more
coming
in
back
this
from
game.
your way a lot more often.
The Hurricanes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running inside. It's Fletcher.
That's
Makes
fine.
the tackle right
That's
at the
all we needed.
28-yard line. Pick up a 5,
Yep.
and they'll move the sticks.
That is all we
No matter
needed.
who's been leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
Yeah, it starts everything.
We got to get
Line of
physical.
scrimmage starts
Yeah.
everything. That attitude starts
We got to show
everything.
these guys what's up.
He is known for
Show them what
attitude.
Canes football
When
is
they
all
come
about.
physical, they've got great teams.
Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
And the thing you
Fletch
gotta
is
watch
feeling
out
it,
for
and that's
with
what we're
this running
saying,
back
man.
is he's pretty
We
streaky.
got to look at
When
this
he
thing.
breaks off a big one,
You know,
more big runs normally follow.
we got to say, how you feeling?
And you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big time plays back to back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
Here's Darian Mensa to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Told you.
Touchdown,
I told you.
Miami.
Hey, PAT. Come on, PAT. Hey, listen, we gave Mensa a lot more freedom. Okay? He said, Coach, do you trust me? And I said, you got to show me. And he said, yes, sir, I will show you in this game.
Touchdowns and all that stuff. But putting a drive together like that is very difficult
going on,
to
Sam?
do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Honestly, playing a great
Lining
game
up to tack
overall.
One more onto that lead. And the extra point is true.
There's not a ton of hate tweets coming in on Twitter right now. Canes fans are feeling pretty confident.
Off with an 8-yard toss for the score.
We've got a social media team that tracks that incoming, tweets and things live throughout the game. We're big on being part of the fan base. Like, we hear y'all, we see y'all.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score.
Easy work. Easy work. Yep. How it should be.
On the run, it's Wiggins. Nice move there. There he goes. Great pick.
We got guys turning front flips 5 yards away from the ball.
And the
You know?
Deacons want to pick up the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical.
We're trying to get set.
Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line.
They're gonna
was
throw the ball
challenged by
here.
their coaching staff coming
Heather
into this
Manay, they're
game,
gonna throw the ball
trying
here.
to push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Here's Lopez to throw. Fires to the wideout. The short hands, it's Hernandez. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Man, I love the defense. How about the physicality on that one? That's a tough route to defend, and he catches the football, but what does he do? He gets him on the ground right now. Good physical tackle. No yak on that catch.
Lopez wants to fire. Got it
We're a
in the
step
middle, it
slow
stays.
right now. I need guys out there trying to rip at the ball. Let's get a turnover. Jeez.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4.
Come on. Come on. Get him.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked
I know he's a
down at
pretty
the
thick
40.
boy, but come on.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Let's go. Let's get it. We need the Canes fans that are in the building to get rowdy.
Turning it on. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
He did a really good job on 3rd down, knowing where the sticks were, making sure he got past it. Listen,
Come on, we got a quick TV timeout here. Listen to me, y'all. I'm gonna do something that I've never done before, definitely as a head coach here. I'm gonna give y'all permission, okay? Put that man in the dirt. Even if it's late, I'll give you one flag where I will not be mad and you will not have to run laps because of it. Put that man in the dirt. Break it down. Get back out there.
get hit near the goal line punching in. On 3rd down,
Just
those are situations
unreal.
where it's okay to put the quarterback's body on the line.
The Demon Deacons with the 1st and 10. Throwing, Lopez. Got a man. It's
Again, just a
Wiggins.
step late.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there.
Ugliest
Still
shirt
mid-short of
on the
first down.
planet.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sideline.
He finally says something again, and that's what you say?
With success, now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Quick release on
No
the RPO.
shot.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he
We're
picks up the
there.
first down.
Good job.
We read that.
reading the defense
That's the
by
right call.
quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see
The
how
right
the
call.
defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind it.
Lopez, play action.
There we go.
And
That's what I'm talking about. I said put that man in the dirt.
21.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
After that
Let's get it, let's get it.
loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. And this
we go.
defense is maxed
Sometimes
out
the
this
guys just
pressure.
need somebody to
Another
give them a
sack.
little bit of a confidence
Well, I think one of
booster,
the biggest
to get in there and
reasons why
rile
this team
them
is
up.
finding themselves
They
in
need
a
their
hole
head
here in
coach
the
to
first
show
half is
a high
the
level of
sack
energy,
margin.
and
They
they
can't
will
keep the
match
defense
that.
off of their quarterback.
Right
They
to
haven't
Ray
been able to get the
Wilson.
ball deep
Moten.
downfield, throwing it with the consistency they want.
Look at that. Look
If
at,
they can't
man.
keep their quarterback standing
That's what
up
we're
straight,
looking for. Big 3rd down. Big 3rd down here.
And we might as well state the
Come on.
obvious.
I don't even think they're in field goal range, if I'm being honest.
3rd and very long. Lopez to pass. Working that wide receiver screen.
Okay.
And a good job of
Let's go.
coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Come on.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
They've decided to try to go for the
I'm not too
field goal
proud to
here.
try to create a
This might be
distraction on the
little
sideline.
easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right half.
All right, good job, defense. I'm pretty proud of y'all.
Never a doubt.
That's cramps.
Right down the middle.
It's cramps.
That'll bring him to within 4.
No, hey, no. Hey, be a man, no water. It's just a cramp. Electrolytes are for sissies. Walk it off.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He goes out of bounds.
We got
on that
plenty of
return
time.
right at the 20-yard line.
Plenty of time. Keep him in. Keep him in. You'll be fine. It's a cramp. Jeez.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. Got loose, made the big play, and took it down to the 31. A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. That is their junior quarterback down on the field, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Holly will update his condition soon.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Did they just say Mensah got injured? Big game, but at what cost? At what cost?
So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On the move, it's Fletcher. At the 20, he's got space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
He has a foot contusion.
That's right. They are in a groove. They are
what does that mean? He just twisted it a little bit?
Play after play. Everything
Oh, buddy.
right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to
Let's substitute. Let's lean on the run game. Y'all better step up. Y'all better step up for your quarterback right here.
1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15.
It's Judd, not Nickel.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Run in the red zone, it's Fletcher. Plows through the defense.
That's all we got to do.
They stop him just
Fletcher got to
short
put
of
the team
first
on his
down.
back
It
right
will
here.
be 2nd and inches coming up.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches
Oh,
and stay
buddy.
way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can
buddy.
throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick
Here's the
up a
thing. My
first down
co-OC
scoring.
also has a medical degree, so we're going to have her put some eyes on him as well. She's going to do some tests, test the flexibility there on his foot, and we'll see what she comes back with. I've got a lot of trust in her. Yeah.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag
And see,
some
this is
defenders with
tough
him to
because
get
we
that
want to
first
go
down.
play action. I'll be honest with y'all. We want to go play action 100%, but
Mensah's
back in, okay.
1st and goal.
he's back in. Melissa cleared him.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing.
Yeah,
he was
and
lucky to
if
get
I
to the
heard
line of
correctly from the
scrimmage.
medical tent, I heard Melissa say, "Get your ass back in there." I can't confirm it, but I think that's what I heard.
Goal.
Followed up with a
And
yes,
I'm good
ma'am.
with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
That's the thing. It's a 2-for-1 deal with her, Co-OC plus she has a medical degree. Yeah, you call that timeout. I know you didn't like how we were lined up. Yeah, I know you didn't like that.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to run it in. Could not find a hole.
We want to bully
This
these guys. We want to do it
defense
anyways.
lining up everything. It's
We want to do it anyways, man. But I'm going
But
to take
even
my
they can
co-OC's
use their
advice.
2nd timeout, they'll have one left. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up.
This is going to work.
And here they come.
This is gonna work.
Another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3.
Tony's going to take 2 defenders with him because he's that good, and we'll hit Pringle if he's there.
Off play action.
He's not there, and he instead tried
A
to...
hand on it near the goal line.
Yeah, and 3rd and short.
We got to get his foot taped up in the locker room. Let's take... Hey, field goal team, get out there. We take the points right here, man. It's a hostile
And
environment.
on 4th
We
down,
take the
they'll
points.
Try to put 3 on the board. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout.
I need to talk to him for a second. I need to talk to him for just a second, okay? Listen, son. I want to make sure, we've had the entire offseason, but I want to make sure that you, for sure, erase everything you learned at Florida State. Okay? I want you to take all that. That's in the past. It was all a bad dream. A nightmare, rather. Right now, you are a Cane. And we win, unlike where you came from. So I want to see that ball go through the uprights. We have a little celebration. We take the lead and we get our butts to the locker room after the defense handles business, all right? Break it down. Let's go. I trust you.
What to do on 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. And this one sails.
I love that man right there.
That left upright.
That's why we went out and we got him.
Man,
yep.
So many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy.
Nice job. Now, defense, we need to get a stop. That makes this a 17-10. Let's go.
Nice job.
Come on. Honestly, I think y'all got enough juice to get a quick turnover here. We might put more points on the board. Man, he's really bounced back after that wide left against Stanford.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at
He's improved a lot. Yeah.
There. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession.
We already warned the guys, be prepared for Gio Lopez to scramble and run the ball.
Unleashes one, and he just overshot his man.
Man, scared he's going to get his head taken off. That's what was happening there.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first
You
5
smell a
attempts
turnover?
all complete. Finally, the defense able to
I'm hoping
force
this
an
defense can deliver.
when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulders
Holding!
of the offensive line.
Okay, that's good.
This is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
That's good. Come on. Let's
And
send the
now it's kind of
cavalry.
Decision time for this offense. It's been a great start to the football game. Moving
Let's
the
send
ball
them.
down the field, scoring 10 points on the first 2 possessions. Do you want the field goal to still be a 2-possession game? Or do you want to be aggressive here, try to go for it on 4th down?
Wow,
and
man.
maybe
How did he
break this
kick it that
game
far?
opener?
Let's see what Holly
All right, let's see if we can get
on the
busy.
sideline.
Let's see if we can make a little something happen right here.
There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their
Okay, we're trying to be a little cautious with Mensa. I won't lie.
This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy.
Hurry up.
He is showing that leadership
Let's go.
down here today. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this second.
Go, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
And often they were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter.
I'm glad that got batted down. They give us a chance to breathe here for just a moment.
Fire and they just can't miss, and that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Trying to create some confusion here. Lots of motion, lots of movement here.
Throwing, Mensa. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Makes the grab. It's
He really
Boston.
wanted to go deep.
Into enemy territory.
He was holding it. He wanted to go deep. I get it.
Game there.
I get it.
Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end? Just finding the hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it.
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him, working away. Nice job being on the same page.
He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop.
We told him, okay? We told him he wanted to send it, and we said, all right. We'll let you send one. Got a cannon for an arm.
Aggressive and go after the deep ball right away. Nice coverage. That's a good start to this drive. 2 bad drives, we flush those, we forget about those, see if this defense can get back on track.
Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37.
It just took the quarterback a little too long to find his tight end that time. He's out there by the sideline, wide open. If the quarterback can just get it to him a hair sooner, he's going to have a chance to advance that thing forward, and they're going to get more yards. So the quarterback just has to be able to make his decision a little bit.
We got to hurry. We got to hurry. We got to hurry. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
The defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Here's Mensa to throw.
Covered.
He
panicked. He absolutely panicked. We have 6 seconds, y'all.
One more play before the teams head to the
We've got time. We've got time.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Miami!
That's what we do. That's what we do. Field goal team, come on. Come on. Damn, we might go hurry up tempo the rest of the season. 4 quarters. These guys got the stamina.
To get some stops.
Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful ball placement from Mensa.
He'll try to tack on one more.
These guys under pressure, man, I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them.
He'll bring it out. It's Carr. He'll be brought down, and that's the final.
Let's go. Let's get to the locker room. Hey, I need the medical staff here on Mensa ASAP. Let's get that thing double wrapped. Actually, as a matter of fact, let's get it triple wrapped, just in case. Okay? And give him a shot of the good stuff, the juice, okay? Come on. Let's get in the locker room. Let's go.
We begin with Texas Tech taking on the Houston
I'm going to stay out right here and get an update on the scores around the country here before I head in. My coordinators, I know they can handle it. Melissa's in there. She'll assert her dominance and give them a little pre-speech here.
Back now to your game in Winston-Salem.
Thank goodness survived the scare with the Mensa injury, but he's throwing off of that foot. He looks fine.
Athletic tight ends are now, and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. And with
told y'all, heck of a year for Lofton, man. It's gonna be a heck of a year. We're just getting started. We're 3 games in, you know. So far, I think you guys would agree that this game has been a lot of fun. Am I right? Am I right? You know what else is a lot of fun? Putting in some picks over on the Prize Picks app, the sponsor of this virtual game, this stream. And right now they've got a big, fat payout boost for the World Cup. Holy smokes, a 40%. I'm opting in. Okay, I'm opting in. Okay. Spain and Argentina, all you have to do is pick more or less on some player stats. Let's say Yamal, shot on target. Let's go take a look at Messi. This is the star, right? They have a discount for his passes attempted, but I mean, this is a big game. We'll say more than 35.5. Little 2-pick, we'll use the 40% payout boost. 20 would win us 56-20. Submit the lineup. Boom. Just like that. You can check out the Prize Picks app for yourself by clicking the top link in the description and plug in that code word. It's right there. It's right there. HMA. That activates a special offer just for you guys watching tonight. New users play your first $5 lineup. you get a $50, you get $50 rather in lineups instantly. And now I'll be watching this soccer game, Spain and Argentina. I probably wouldn't normally watch it, but if I can turn 20 to 56.40, then I'm, hey, you know, shout out to Prize Picks. Okay. Love those guys over there. Love those guys over there, man. I'll take the 40% boost. They're doing that all the time, where they offer the extra. They have discounts on stuff, and then they offer the extra with that. So really cool. Love that. How we feeling?
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half.
Canes fans, how we feeling? 24-10.
And no chance at a return.
Should be up big.
At their own 25.
Really. Should be up big.
What do they talk about at halftime?
We'll take it. I'm never happy. Absolutely not. Never, ever happy. But I'll take it so far.
In the locker room was this defense has to get things fixed. Too many missed opportunities. Too many missed assignments there. The offense has the ball right now.
Melissa gave the all clear for Mensa. She got with the medical team. They said he's fine. He's fine.
Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Lopez. He'll throw it. Working that left side now. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up
Extend
the
Coach
first
Coop.
down.
Thank you. Thank you. Gas up the planes. Yep.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Why is the ice cream machine still broken? We're in enemy territory, so most likely sabotage.
Grab behind the line. It's Wiggins.
Okay, we're going to have to adjust here. They've obviously made some adjustments. It's making it a bit tough on us.
And the Demon Deacons headed quickly to the line.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign, but you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive, coming up with a big one in your own.
Yeah, I would say sabotage by Wake Forest for sure.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature. They're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early.
There we go.
And he's getting some chunk yards.
There we go, Moten.
This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Big down right here.
Desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late.
We're going to press up on him. We're going to be aggressive. We don't play scared football.
Lopez got his man on the right. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there.
I got to set the tone myself. I got to show them that we're serious right now.
Will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive
We're set. We're ready.
through the passing game.
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Here's Lopez to throw. Finds his tight end. He snagged him.
Right call, man. That's the right call. Come on.
Solid pickup on that play.
Let's get a stop.
You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable.
That's a bad call from Heatherman.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down.
Bad call from Heatherman.
22.
George.
When this offense wants
I think I ask you every time if it's George or Jorge, but thank you. Oh, man, with the $5 super chat. Appreciate the love.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
I know y'all saw that. What would happen if somebody drinks 3 beers before a game? So the question is, are we talking about a coach, a player, or a fan? That might change my answer.
First and goal, and this
The player.
feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down
Well,
to 4.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4.
Let me think on that one for a minute.
Second and goal. Tries again to get
Why didn't we line up and you know, I'm kind of unimpressed with what Heatherman has called so far in the second half of this game. We're going to have to be better. That's piss poor defense.
That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
What's up, Julian? Man. Yeah, that was way too easy.
And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown.
Just like that, it feels like we have no room to breathe.
Relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down.
All right, I'm looking at my co-OC. Of course I didn't forget her. I never would. Melissa, I'm looking to you. Melissa, I'm looking to you. I'm looking to you for the play to start this. Make sure you cover your mouth because they've been known to cheat. They've been known to intercept signals. They've got professional lip readers on the sideline, even out in the crowd, that radio down to the coaches. So make sure you cover your mouth. Okay, the slant. Okay, I got it. Got it.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Mensah. Oh, they're after him. It's picked off. That's number 10. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Wake. The defense putting points on the board.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class.
Did he not see him?
Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field.
Did he not see him there?
Everything going their way, and you're right. In college football,
they read that like a book. This is exactly. You think the timing's coincidence? Huh?
Extra point here will tie the game.
You tell me. What did we just say? They've been known to intercept signals. That was the perfect counter play call right there. Pretty convenient. He was right where he needed to be, huh? What'd you miss? Cheating.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Out for everybody. Everybody saw that.
That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive.
Okay. All right.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Just trust.
Right down the middle. The short hands. It's Lofton. Gets it to the 42-yard line.
I'm sick and tired of this.
Well, offensively, they
Welcome
knew they
in,
were gonna
King
have some
season.
matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he is.
This game was 24-10 at halftime, was it not?
All over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it
That's
around.
crazy. We can't get a
And now
step.
Over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And heck, go chase some awards.
You know what?
Man. Get some
You know what? We'll make them pay.
All-American.
We'll
Just
make
put
them
up a
pay. The
day.
people say, Coop,
You
don't
gotta love
run
the
this.
physicality up
You
front
run
by
it
the
all the
defense there,
time.
allowing
Well, there's a
over the
reason
minimum
why.
game. These are big
Because it's
bodies
pretty
on the
damn
D-line. They
successful.
beat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free
They're going to
and
bring
make
it. We'll
stops.
dump it off. You can thank me after the play.
Throwing, Mensa. Get it out on the screen. Found enough room to get it into enemy
I've been coaching for a
territory
minute.
down at the 43-yard line.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield,
Wham.
and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Tight end now in motion. The run inside.
Lofton
It's
just
Fletcher. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Second down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in.
I don't know why we're
And
not.
the defense had that
He is
one
not
well
going
covered
through
just a
his
short gain
progressions
there.
here. It just,
That's a great
it
example of the
feels
defense
like,
there tackling the
it
catch. As soon as the
feels
big fella
like
caught
he's
the ball,
scared again.
down he went, not picking up the first.
It'll be third and long. Here's Mensa to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield.
it's time to
He's got enough
activate
for the
Malachi
first down.
Tony.
They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
The #1 player in
We
college
asked
football.
earlier
It's
this week,
it's
who's
time
your
to flip the
favorite
switch.
receiver? And of course,
Yep.
he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Oh, no. On his helmet? See? Where'd it go? Whoop, where'd it go? Whoop, where'd it go? Where did it go? What, it just teleported down? One more time. Boop.
Wake Forest ready to get things going as the offense is on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown.
How am I expected to win
You know, you hear all these stupid
when I'm
commentators
playing a
like,
team
me and
that is
Jesse
known
talking
for
about
intercepting
great balance,
signals?
run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball.
And at the same time, I'm also battling these otherworldly forces.
Motion from the wideout. Linebackers trying to create some confusion.
I can't win.
Gonna run it. It's Wiggins. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch.
I can't
a little
win.
Crease, and he can make yards for you.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here.
We're getting no push up front at all whatsoever. We're getting bullied out
You
there.
can really feel the momentum changing in this game now, can't you? The defense comes away with a massive takeaway deep in their own end. And here's the offense on the 3rd play of this drive, getting the 1st down and doing it running the football. Everything seems to be shifting in this team's favor.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. So
Timeout.
signals for a timeout.
Timeout. I don't care if we're going to need that later in the game.
2 timeouts to use the rest of the way.
I need a mental reset from all of y'all. I need to see a different level of physicality out there. Because this is not Miami Hurricanes football. Jeez.
And the Demon Deacons have this offense rolling.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
2023 Tyler Van Dyke versus GTR Performance IYKYK.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in
We're falling apart.
Job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of
King
where he
Season,
wants
thank
to
you
go
for the
with
2.
football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly.
I declined
That's
to
why
comment.
He seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
The Demon Deacons back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
There we go.
It's complete.
Right call.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
That's the right call.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really.
We need somebody to step up, man.
You could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for Wes.
Goes to the option. Quarterback keep. Tripped up for the tackle. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And they get another 1st down. And this offense
It's slipping away.
1,000 cuts, right? Like not a lot of big plays, but they're finding ways to continue.
No
to
coach
move the
speak,
football
no
to
BS.
get
It
first
feels
downs.
like
And a
it's
lot of
slipping
times,
away
man,
from
the
us right
wear-out
now.
factor will come.
We
You
need
run a
something
bunch
to
of
give us
plays,
some
and
momentum.
This defense can get tired.
They'll run the option. The pitch. This time the defense was
No game.
ready and they stopped
No
him
game.
in his tracks.
Nope.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Looking for a gap. It's Wiggins. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick?
Big third down here.
Using his quickness
Big, big,
and
big,
using
big,
his
big.
strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Get there, get there.
Here's the heat. Fires to the big fella.
Really, it's unreal that he got that off. That's insane.
28-yard line, it's 4th down.
Also,
Man,
we're just going
what
to
a
line up
catch
here
by the big
because,
fella. And when he's not open, he's
you know,
open.
I wouldn't
So
doubt them
nice
going,
to have a big target
faking
that
it.
can make those type of catches. I imagine he'll keep throwing him the football.
Absolutely perfect. And they go back on top.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
listen, I mean, the best piece of advice I can give is tag at Corey Heatherman on Twitter. We have our social media team up in the booth actively looking for tags, hashtags, all that stuff.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not
good to see you,
quite
Anthony.
enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah,
I don't know why he floated that.
Play it safe. You can
I have no idea.
Put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. Snowed under by the defense.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got
bread and butter.
They've got
We practice this more than any other play.
Intentions. Nice play there.
Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, look, Ma, one hand.
The trust.
Well, we
If
know
you'll
this
notice
guy
the
is
level of
special,
trust
and
there, I
because of
understand that a
his
lot of people
quarterback
are
is
holding
looking
their
to
breath.
end
Look,
on
I get it,
critical down and
but
distances there
it's
on
the
that
trust.
3rd down.
It's the
There
level
was
of
no
trust there.
question. It wouldn't have
Mensa
mattered if
and
he was
Vaughn.
single
Everybody wants to
covered,
talk about
double
Tony,
covered,
rightfully
man
so.
zone. That's where he
You know,
was going
Cooper
with it.
Barkay.
And the
There's a lot of
big-time
trust there with
playmaker
Vaughn.
outside picks up the first.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds the tight end. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at
Come
the
on.
45.
Get up. You're trying to slow us down. I've seen this play out a million times before in my coaching career. Get him off the field. Whatever they can do to slow down the momentum, it's all part of the plan.
Excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly.
Jeez.
And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Fletcher.
I don't know what we're doing.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Thanks, Melissa.
And you want to talk
We're down
about his
3
favorite receiver,
to the forest.
it might be everybody
The forest of
based on the
trees.
number of guys getting
We're
touches and a
down
chance to
3,
show off
but
their
we're
game in the
driving.
passing game.
All right? We're driving. So come on. It's all about surviving week to week.
Here
Come on.
comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take
I need to see the
momentum.
Canes fans in the stands with hands up, fours up.
The final stanza. Mensah throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets
Tony
him up
wants
at
it.
26 with the 1st down.
Yeah. Yep, Tony wants it.
They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Making side adjustments here. They'll leave it with the lone back. Got enough for the 1st. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains.
Run the ball again. I'm overriding Dawson. Dawson wants to go play action. Run the ball again.
Only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Driving his way
Run the ball again.
down to the 3-yard
Run the ball again.
line.
Yep.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've got it down to the 3.
Juice, I was just thinking about you the other day, bro. How the heck have you been?
Slams it ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. They want to think
this is too important.
Over and they'll use a
this is too important of a play here. We're down 3.
Left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. After getting absolutely
we're bringing in the pinball. Marty Brown.
Again on 3rd and goal. Send the tight end in motion. Here's Brown. Fighting his way
It's in.
every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops. We've got a timeout
Ref,
here as this coach
I'm challenging that. That's a touchdown. Go ahead and get the PAT team ready. Come on. Get ready for the extra point. That's a touchdown.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. One more time, it's Brown. Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on 4th down.
Man, what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own 1 on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration, not letting a hole even open up, and they get the big 4th down stop.
Running inside, it's Wiggins. Gets that thing away from the goal line. He's all the way out to the 7 with a pickup of 6. Here's a Demon Deacon still down on the field, and they'll stop play to have him looked at. And they cannot afford to lose this guy. Such an important part of their running attack. We'll have Holly check on his status. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4.
We should have kicked the field goal.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking for space. It's Clark. And they're able to make the tackle.
Said nobody on this staff because I trust the plan.
They're checking on this senior defensive back. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Here's Gio Lopez to throw.
It's just, there's no way. There is absolutely no way. It's the right call. We're there.
Man, what a throw.
We're there.
Getting hit as you throw. He's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues.
We're there. That should have been a sack in the end zone for a safety.
And the Demon Deacons will have it 1st and 10. Lopez wants to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
The Demon Deacons look to keep this drive humming. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
How?
I'll tell you, when
How?
this guy's in a rhythm, he never misses. And you've seen that in this game.
It's a pick.
Very accurate up to this
It's
point.
a pick
that time, though,
every...
a little bit out of rhythm, and I think that's why he missed that throw.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Lopez. Caught in the backfield. It's Wiggins. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none.
I need y'all to take it up another level right here.
Play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch.
Let's go.
Physical.
Let's go. We got them right where we want them, y'all.
And the
Get out there. Work.
will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt.
Just crazy. 80-yard punts, 90-yard punts.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Let's check in quickly with
Oh, buddy.
Checking in from the Miami sideline.
Boy, I might need a second after that one. I can't lie. I might need a second.
Struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does.
We just forget how to snap the ball? It can't be that loud.
Offense took a little bit too much time.
We're getting rattled at Wake? We have no timeouts yet left because somebody burned them.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's his 4th.
And now their DBs.
He managed a few yards on that return.
Now their DBs can fly.
They forced the turnover.
Ah!
It can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime, but it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed.
I want this guy tested. What's his vertical?
Come out aggressive now, forcing
What
the
is it?
turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, down here on the Wake Forest sideline, this offense is getting ready to take the field, and they know they are in command. They keep saying, eat, eat. They can't stop us right now. This is a top 10 defense. This is a little bit surprising.
I don't care. Shut up, Holly.
I feel all the momentum, all the chemistry and excitement over here with this offense. They just need to
Co-op,
play
it feels like you're just trying to get more people in here to hate watch.
A reality. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly.
Thank you, Clean Streaming.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8.
Everybody that's here has seen what's happened in this game if you've been here for the entire thing. You have seen how this has played out.
That one interception in the loss last week really stuck with him, but he's answered by taking care of the football in this game.
Nice answer. Just a nice bounce back. When you're the leader and you're the guy that everybody looks to, and you handle adversity from last
Thank you, Clean
week
Streaming.
like
How you been?
Today in this game, nice job by this quarterback leading this team.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Clark. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Mintz is playing with a foot contusion. We're getting held out the wazoo. Their players have 20-foot verticals.
He went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
They're able to find the
I mean, what can I do?
But good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Now facing a 3rd.
When's the last time we scored? I believe the 2nd quarter.
Here's Lopez to throw. Complete.
And after that completion, it's decision time now.
I mean, we're still there.
Kick a field goal, add to your lead, make it more difficult.
We're still there somehow.
Or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
Let's go.
And it's gone.
There is plenty of time left on the clock. Let's go out there. Let's play Miami football. Listen.
And that's not the
We're
way they
used to
wanted
playing
end
in
the
tight
drive,
games.
but nice
It's the
job
reality of
being
the
ready
situation.
And your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back looking for help. He gets across the 20 and out to the
It's just they're reading us
21-yard
like a
line
book,
before
and
he
it's the
stopped
first
right
team that's
there.
really been able to consistently do that
Miami offense back
this
onto the
season.
field.
We're all about
They're in a
unexpected
precarious spot here.
gas.
That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves.
They're not
here.
one step ahead of us, they're two steps ahead of us.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away.
They knew it
stayed
was going to
after
be
him.
a screen.
Scrambling
They knew it was
back
going to be a
to
screen.
get the sack on
It's
the
covered
first play
up.
of the drive.
Try to go deep. No, sir, it's too late.
A long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking deep.
Late hit.
Penalty flag
Late hit.
comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
Pass interference. We'll take that too. Also thought it was a little bit of a late hit. Yes, sir.
And the defender just
Yep.
way too handsy on that
I saw
last
that.
play.
Y'all
You could
saw
see all
that.
the contact as the ball was in the
Yep.
air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch formation for these receivers.
You're throwing very late. That's impossible.
Looking for room.
You mean Mensa.
They didn't
And
get a push at
we've
all
talked
on
with him
that one.
about
It'll be
it.
no gain on the
Absolutely, we have
play.
talked with him about it.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and
He knows.
eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Fires to the wideout. Got his
We knew
hands
because he
on it.
had his back turned.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Great job by the quarterback throwing.
We're not
going to
give up on the
you
run.
Cannot telegraph.
We are
where
not
you're
gonna
throwing
give up on the
football. You
run.
cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Brown again. A confident
Poor angle there. That should be a
run
first.
gets it up to the 44.
100% that should be a first right there. Man, that's rough.
It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously, trail.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Throwing, Mensa. Makes a catch. He's brought
Telling you,
down,
Vaughn,
but not before
it
he
doesn't
picks
matter.
up the first down and
He
a
can throw it
gutsy
with his
call to
eyes
keep
closed,
this
and
drive
Vaughn is going to
alive.
catch it. I don't want to hear it.
4th quarter now, you're trailing, and the sense of urgency has
Almost
to
a
be
pick
everybody
means
right
it
now.
wasn't a
Quarterback
pick.
and
Am I
wide
right?
receiver, you're going to have to hit some of these throws, David, to get back in this game.
All right?
Yeah, and when you got the lead on the other side, defense just, I'm playing tight coverage, making them earn it.
Almost a pick is not a pick.
And that was a really good play by the offense. Pretty good coverage by the defense, but I got to make them earn it all the way down the field.
If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire. From
It
the
is
very
insane,
start of this football
the
game.
push they're
He's
getting up
throwing
front.
bullets all over the field.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Firing to the right, complete.
Mensa is running for his life. We're surviving right now.
When you're a playmaker like this guy,
We're surviving.
Your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided.
Could be an alley. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on.
Let's go. Let's go. Chewing clock, playing power football. That's what we do. That's what we do. Appreciate you, Barry. I like the positivity, man. Let's go.
Maybe this will breathe the
We have no timeouts because I don't, you know, stuff happened.
One more time, it's Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing.
Yeah, stuff happened, you know.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The run inside. It's Brown. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Again, it's Brown. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the first down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on fourth down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
Let's go. I want that defense ready to play, but first, extra point, okay? Extra point, lock in, focus.
You take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away.
No celebrating. We're sitting here. Wake Forest is right there with us. Ridiculous.
And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
I don't get paid enough for this.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
They're going to have to up my contract after this game.
16-yard line after the return. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Throwing Lopez. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success.
And the pressure will.
You thought we were going to sit back? You thought we were going to? Absolutely not.
That could be a costly play.
Of course not.
And that's just pure speed off the line of scrimmage. That offensive tackle had no shot. Barely even got a hand on that D-end as he came around the outside.
From the gun, third down, Gio Lopez.
He's terrified.
Nowhere to go, the ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, they get that turnover.
Now you think I'm satisfied with that? Put it in the end zone.
Take the lead in this ball game, and then you fumble and turn the football over. And now you need help. Now I need my defense to go out and somehow get me this football back after squandering that opportunity.
What a golden opportunity for this offense, scooping up the ball, and now they've got it inside the 10. Here's Brown. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. The Demon Deacons use their second
Post-game
timeout. They'll
press
have one
conference happening
left. They'll
immediately
still have one
after the
timeout
game.
left at their disposal.
It wasn't pretty. Hey, no coach speak.
Picked up
All right,
some of
no
what they
coach
needed
speak
on
from me.
first down. Now it's second and goal from the
Unacceptable.
5.
But the mission, all right, is undefeated. The goal
Run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way
is a national championship.
Touchdown, Miami! Touchdown,
That is how it's done. Great job by
This is part of the journey. This is but a small step.
You're gonna make them go down the field, have to score,
A little speed bump that we had to get over.
to tie this football game. Great drive by this offense.
Good grief, man. I don't know. Brown might be RB1.
And right down the boulevard
And
on
just
the
like
exit
that,
lane,
just
now
how it was
they'll take a
24 to
touchdown
10,
and a 2-point conversion
and then
to
it
force
disappeared.
overtime.
Now it's 38 to 30. But it ain't over yet.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
What's up, Ice
The
Cream
Demon
PS5?
Deacons offense makes its way out to start this
It's not over yet.
and they're going to have to fight this defense. And
It
they're also
is
up
not
against it with
over yet.
time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Here's Gio Lopez to throw.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Under fire. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
Well, they're trailing in this game late, and the defense knows it, so they're playing for pass. 2 plays ago, they get the
The game.
sack. This time
Here we
they
go.
force an
On a 4th and 33,
Not a lot
throwing
the
out of his
defense
own
can do
end
here to
zone.
catch him off
Down
guard.
8.
They're just gonna have to
It's
make
the
a
game.
huge play here on 4th down.
He wants a big play here late. Play till the final whistle.
Let's go. Get the locker room. No showers, no water. No water in any capacity. That's right. Let's get everybody. Hey, equipment team, get on it. Let's get home. Let's get our butts back home to South Florida. Let's get out of this state.
As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct.
Already know the headlines.
Games, right? You don't know
Coach
those
Coop
moments
and the
present
Canes
themselves. How are they gonna
survive
do a great job
Wake
handling
Forest.
a close
Whatever
game,
it takes to get the
executing
job
down the
done.
stretch like they needed to.
All right?
That's going to do it for
It
us
wasn't
as the
perfect.
season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This
Uh,
has been
let's
a
make sure we don't
presentation
look at
of
the
EA
stats here in
Sports
case it's
College
bugged.
Football.
Get me out of this. Get me out of this. We'll look at the stats after. Let's save the freaking game after what happened last night. Thank you, Music Nerd. Thank you, Frank, for the $4.99. He says, take a knee. Heck no. Thank you, bro. Love a dose of positivity there because there were a lot of people jumping in and they say, Coop, we've seen this play out before. Coop, we know what's going on. You're about to drop the early conference game. It's game over. Then you go on a skid. And I said, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Let's take a look at the stats and then post-game press conference happening. Bring your questions. Okay. What do we got here? 588 total yards of offense. It's insane that they only had 237 and we only won by 8. You know, it is kind of crazy. 172 on the ground, kept them under triple digits with Gio Lopez and their running back who's pretty decent. I'll take it. 416 passing yards to their 146. 4 turnovers. 4 interceptions. Mensa with 416, 2 touchdowns, 4 picks, twice as many picks as touchdowns. That's been a theme. You see a lot of shared love here. Fletcher, Pringle, Brown. I think it was maybe a mistake to start Pringle this game. We'll talk about that in the post-game press conference. Elijah Lofton with another massive game. Triple digits. Vaughn right behind him. Tony with 75. He is not bad. It's not bad. Sacks in this game. 7. I'll take it. We're 3-0. Okay? We're 3-0. Mensah has 11 interceptions on the season, 3 games in. He's thrown picks on about 10 to 12% of his passes. So, you know, we'll get back to the drawing board. But we do have a post-game press conference that I'm contractually obligated to attend. So give me about 1 minute to go, you know, have a talk with the guys in the locker room. And I'll see you guys at the podium. Bring your questions, even the hard ones. Oh, I can't. I thought you just meant cigars. Okay, my bad. This team this season's driving me to pick up an old habit. Here, I'll put that out. Hold on. My apologies. What can I say? I'm here to deliver on all of my promises this season. I didn't give any details on how we were going to get there, right? We said undefeated. We said national championship in 2026. It is 2026, yeah. And we're 3-0. So we're well on our way to a national championship game, one game at a time, 38-30 over Wake Forest. You guys know that any form of tree is something that's tough for me and has been typically in my career. So this is big. Really, really big for me. I know there were some comments made, okay, on social media.
Comments on allegations of you setting it on JV mode.
We're going to address that, Colton. You know, as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and address that right now because there were multiple posts on social media. Good to see you, Hunter. If you have any questions for Coach Coop, drop them in the chat, okay? We just got a win 38-30. It was very ugly, but we won. So Colton here with the allegations of setting it on JV mode. I would like to reply. I would like to answer the question with another question. Please tell me where this setting is at in life Because if I could put my whole life on JV mode, I sure as heck would do it. We're talking about real life, real football games, people's lives. And we're talking about flipping some sort of difficulty switch. I sure as shit wish life was that easy. Thank you, Colton, for the 2. As for the other comments on social media about keeping this game close for TV ratings, this aired on ESPN. All right. And I don't know about you guys, but I know that ESPN is owned by Disney. And did you see the Moana live action movie? Garbage.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
With
So,
all the
no,
starving
I would not
people
try
in
to
the
get them
world,
more
do
money.
you think spending tens of millions trying to win your first ACC championship is wise?
I think, okay, I know, as a matter of fact, Noel for life. Thank you for the question. Is Florida State, they have a bye this week or something? Didn't y'all just beat Bama? That's right. Did y'all maybe just beat Bama? Maybe you did. Anyways, here's the deal. Canes fandom is worldwide. So if there's one thing I would love to be able to do, it's to bring happiness to the children in other foreign countries. I've visited. I've been there in their mud huts throwing up the U. You know, a lot of times they're stuck watching games from 7 or 8 years ago because they don't have live television. So by the time the games get there, they happened almost a decade ago. But I would love for those future generations coming up, maybe long after I'm gone and the news finally gets to them, I would love for them to see their favorite team. You know, something that actually brings them a bit of joy. It's a struggle out there, having to go out there and fight off lions and tigers and stuff for water. So if I can bring them even just an ounce of joy by this team, their favorite team, winning an ACC title, absolutely, it's important. That's a great question. Yes, support for this Miami program is worldwide. Yes, that's a great segue into that. It's a worldwide thing. Yep. Thank you so much. I will take that $100 bill. Yes, absolutely. We do take tips at the podium. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Put that in there with that tater that's in my pocket. All right. More questions? Cajun Kane here up front. What did you find out about your squad tonight from the adversity? I mean, we don't fold under pressure, but if we play a team that has anything to do with the tree, we play like dog shit. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. No coach speak for me. We must be better. We will be better. But I will say I'm proud of them for, you know, the way they finished there at the end, a couple of sacks. And we'll have that investigated. You know, there's no way it's a coincidence. There were too many guys in the right place at the right time in this game. And I think that everybody watching at home would agree. Coach, are you making the team walk home after this game? That's a really good question, Soggy. We did think about it because we have Central Michigan after this, which will be a cakewalk. So, you know, that could be their cardio, walking back from North Carolina to South Florida. There's probably maybe 2 guys that we might have do that. As far as for everybody else, believe it or not, no. We'll just have them run laps around Hard Rock. Again, we'll blast the Justin Bieber. We're, you know, again, negative reinforcement. A question here from Hunter. Looks like he's an intern with the Miami Herald. We like to answer the intern questions here. What team do you hate the most? Whatever team we're playing.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Will you allow Michael Irvin on the sideline this year, or is he too much of a distraction?
No, see, we love the distractions because it gives us an opportunity to gauge the focus of our players. So we want Michael Irvin on all fours barking on the sideline. That's also obviously very intimidating, because if we were to lose, there's a 90% chance that he's going to be, if you're the other team, the coach, he's going to be whooping your ass in the parking lot. So, no, we absolutely love it. We're going to keep him there. We're going to pay for his travel to go to every game. We're going to take care of him. We love that. More questions here from Sluggo with the New York Press. Wow. First week there was the laser pointer controversy. The following week we had the drink issues. What was it this week, Coach? So I do have... I'm not an excuses guy. You guys know that. I've been with this program for a while now. I'm not an excuses guy, but I will be blunt. And I'm all about transparency. And we took care of the Dr. Pepper issue with the aspartame with Mensah. He played a better game in the second half against FAMU. We thought it's because he sweat out all of the aspartame. 4 picks tonight, and I really think that I know what happened. I'll show you. If you know, you know. I really don't feel like I need to elaborate. There was this whole, the coach, Princess Zelda needs me, and not enough time in the film room. Okay? Not enough time in the film room. It's as simple as that. And we were not aware of that. We'll get it corrected. I don't even know how he got a Nintendo 64 to work on the projector. I don't know how those plugs work. I'm not a tech guy, but somehow he figured it out. A couple more questions here from Nick Snyder. Are the team's struggles due to lack of Taco Bell or too much Taco Bell, considering the national reality of produce conditions? That is Taylor Farms. I have safely been consuming Taco Bell every night, 7 nights a week. You can never go wrong with the cheesy roll-up with extra cheese. Never given me diarrhea. Not one time. Just remove anything that might be healthy, and you're safe. And that is health advice.
October will be a tough month. What game will be the most challenging?
Most challenging. Okay, Frank, thank you for the $20 bill. Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah, that's at least 4 cheesy roll-ups if you get the extra cheese. Yeah. Thank you, Frank. Most challenging in October,
This is what it takes.
I don't really know until we watch the film, but I can tell you this.
Since Sebastian is on the practice squad,
okay, one question at a time.
Can he get at least 1 carry in an actual game?
I can promise you this. There's a team that it won't be. There's a team that it won't be, and you're free to say your guesses. There's a particular team that we play in the month of October that I promise you will not be tough for us. I guarantee it. It starts with F and ends in Florida State. Thank you, Frank. Anyone can learn quantum here. Thank you for the 5. Thank you. Since Sebastian is on the practice squad, can he get at least 1 carry in an actual game? The problem with that is we don't know his true identity. So that makes that's tough, right? When it comes to submitting all of the paperwork, and he's got to go through a physical and all that. I like where your head is at, though. And maybe we can swap him in for somebody if they're missing tackles or something, or somebody's having an off game. It does make it difficult, though. Thank you. Great question. Great question. I mean, we're going to exhaust everything that we can, right, to get a win for y'all. Because this is your team at the end of the day. Let's see. Any more questions? Jordan, respond to allegations of drug use and Nevin Shapiro being on the sidelines. He's too busy with his podcast. Yeah, there's no way he wouldn't have time. He's recording another episode for his podcast. Yeah, the Nevin Shapiro Show. CFB says, up and coming media news outlet here, after a close game against Wake Forest, what will be future changes for better morale and better scores to be ACC championship contenders and national championship contenders? We're going to just continue to win. We're going to win. We're going to win games. Any more questions? We're going to take a few more before we get out of here. If we hurry, Taco Bell closes in 30 minutes. We can still get there. Music Nerd from Canes Dominate. You swore that Mensa was done with picks. I didn't know. What happened tonight with him? Also, what did it mean for the D-line to step up and finish the game tonight? That obviously was huge. We expect, the expectation is 12 sacks per game. That's the goal. We have a board back at the indoor practice facility, and we put gold stars on it. And every game, we go back, we tally it, we put gold stars on there, and whoever has the most gold stars gets Taco Bell for life, paid for by the University of Miami. So that obviously kind of sparks some competition, because who wouldn't want that? I mean, for life, paid for. So that's what we do to kind of motivate the D-line. And, you kind of saw that kick in. You saw that look in their eyes. They said, wow, we got to win these games. I need to rack up some sacks. And you saw that tonight. Georgia Tech fan here. Why did you score that last touchdown instead of just kneeling the ball? Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. Any word for the O-line on their performance tonight? Lapse. Justin Bieber. Beauty and a beat. Repeat. Negative reinforcement. Did not really play their best game. Victoria, welcome. Welcome to the post-game press conference. We did win. And I don't know why anyone would expect anything else. Two more questions. Coach OGB from the Good Times, has Mensa had his eyes checked? We do have an on-campus optometrist that has been checked. They assured me that it is 2015, actually. When he arrived at Miami, it was 2020. They got him on a steady flow of TB and dew, and somehow it's a miracle. He went from 2020 to 2015. Cajun Sports Outlet here with the question here tonight. Plans on attacking before the next game with the O-line and the struggle. I would like to add some closing thoughts here. Again, I firmly believe, and we won this game, so zero excuses. I firmly believe that Wake Forest was cheating. I saw it. You saw it. We had several people call down from the booth. They said something fishy is going on here. We'll have it investigated. We did get that bumped up. The CIA is actually looking into the laser pointer incident with Stanford, so that has been escalated. That's right. We have some top officials in the United States government looking at that. But we won. But we will have it investigated. With that being said, guys, look, I'm going to go grab about 6 cheesy roll-ups with extra cheese and a dirty Baja Blast. I'll see y'all at the next game. We need a big, strong showing for Central Michigan, because I understand that it's Central Michigan, but guys, we're at Hard Rock. And we need, it's literally in the name, we need that place rocking. I'm doing my part. I'm delivering win after win after win. I need y'all to show up for that game. Okay? And I'll promise you a win. Deal? I'll see y'all there. Okay, now, where'd that cigarette go? My goodness. I know. I know. Hadn't smoked since high school, and that it's just this. It's something about I'm just okay. Okay, what happened? That was way too close. Let's go ahead and update the scrolling text here to 3-0 because we are still undefeated. Man, I didn't think I was going to have any answers.
This is what it takes.
Normally we just pound the rock and it's fine, but it wasn't
Inside
working.
your helmet.
It wasn't working, man. Duck! Thank you for the big 2, Duck. I appreciate the love, man. No for Life 757, aka Mr. Joel Davis, owning the board. That's ×2, by the way. ×2. Duck, thank you, man. Anyone can learn quantum. Frank, appreciate y'all. Colton, clean streaming. Let me give some shout outs here and we'll talk about it for a moment. Thank y'all, man. King Season, George. Thank y'all for the love. I mean, that was a wild game, huh? A wild game. Oh my gosh. 38-30. Usually when I start panicking, I kind of default to like, let's just pound the rock. Usually a lot of those inside zone runs and stuff with Fletcher or Brown can usually pick up positive yards. And it just wasn't really working with Fletcher tonight. And we put Brown in late in the game and he was moving the ball and picking it up. I was confident. I'll be honest. I was confident going into this game. I practiced for a little bit today. I told my wife when I got up, I said, the one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sit down and I'm going to practice a little bit. Because that performance against FAMU in the first half was actually embarrassing. And Wake Forest is at least an ACC team. You know? Right? Right? Anyways, we did win. We did win. 38-3. So the next game is, let's get a look around the country here. Let's see how everybody else did. Let's see if we got any upsets, because I forgot. I said Florida State beat Bama. That was in the CPU version. So let's see what happened in the Florida State Bama game in the Coach Coop plays version. Let's find out. For you Florida State fans that are in here, y'all beat Bama 44 to, I think, 20 or 22 in the CPU version. Let's see what happened. We all know this is the one that matters, of course. Let's see. And thank y'all for the support and hanging out tonight. Like I said, the Coach Coop plays has become kind of my favorite version. I can't lie. Okay. Let's look at the ACC. Let's see. I need to know. Hold on, in case you can't see it, I'm going to hide my camera. Holy smokes. They're 3-0 and hung 38 on Bama. So the game has been consistent with Florida State beating Bama. They beat them badly in the CPU version, and they beat them badly in the Coach Coop plays version. Oh, shoot. Nobles are undefeated. And we see them in a couple weeks. It's not going to be that long. Can they remain undefeated when they roll into Hard Rock? Ooh, yeah, the computer's high on Florida State. Oh, buddy. Okay. Hold on. Over 500 yards of offense. Ashton Daniels had 266 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, took 0 sacks. Be curious to know what his overall stats are in the season. So anyways, showing some love to the Florida State fans. Give them an opportunity to see what happened. Let's see. Syracuse beat Pitt. Pitt's 1-2. Yo. Georgia Tech 1-2 also. I don't remember who they play right here. It's FCS Southeast as just a generic whatever, but they barely beat them. Louisville beats SMU. The Cardinals are 3-0. Wow, Virginia beat West Virginia real bad. Anything else crazy? NC State's 1-2. Clemson beat the heck out of UNC. Duke's 3-0. Virginia Tech's 3-0. Uh-oh. Okay, top 25, looking for upsets. Any upsets? We saw that one. Ooh, Georgia 35-31 over Arkansas. UTEP, of course, can't get it done against Michigan. Let's see. Texas A&M goes down 21-19. What a wonky score to Kentucky. Texas survives UTSA. Indiana's undefeated. They're number 4 in the country. Ohio State's 2-1. Dang. Ole Miss beat LSU. Okay. All right, so, I mean, a couple of surprises. Yeah. But I'll show y'all. Look, we don't hide, okay? I'll show y'all again. I'll show you the Mensa stats. They're tough to look at. He is 88 of 125, 70% completion rate, over 1,000 yards in 3 games, but he has twice as many interceptions as touchdowns. He has 6 touchdown passes and 12 picks. That's still throwing about 10% of his passes are picks. You'd place a bet on it with Coop if he'd honor it. Never lost SEC opener. You talking about Florida State and Bama? Look, I am one of the people, Joel. They're roasting me on social media for putting Florida State at, I think, number 9 in my ACC power rankings. You were here. Were you here last night when we talked about that? Or 11? And it's not that I'm high on Florida State, but I mean, people told me, like I said, they should be 16 or 17. And I said, no. Mike Norvell, with his back against the wall, Florida State still has some talent on that roster. They're not recruiting worth a crap. But that's because you're going to have to win some games first. You're going to have to be able to show that there's some positive things happening, some momentum, a reason to go there and play outside of just money, because you also do want to win. What do they say? Why do they go to Miami? Oh, the money. Okay, well, sure. Of course money's a factor. It's the days of NIL, but they also want to win. If Florida State offered Darian Mensah $10 million and Miami offered Darian Mensah $10 million, where do you think he's going to go? He's going to go where he thinks he can play for a national championship. Miami. Got to win some games. So it would not shock me if something happened and they did win. Talking about Florida State and Bama. I'm a little high on Virginia Tech. That's the thing that shocks people the most. Out of everything, even more than Florida State being at 11, is the fact that I'm this high on Virginia Tech. Yep. I think they're going to shock some people. Yep. So anyways, man, the virtual season is just so much freaking fun. We'll be back here tomorrow. That's right, on a Sunday. Same time, same place for the Miami versus Central Michigan CPU simulated game. That's going to be over with in the first quarter. But it'll be fun to hang out. It'll be a nice chill Sunday. Then we'll also have a nice chill Monday for the Coach Coop Plays version. Miami versus Central Michigan. And then it begins. Because after that, buckle up, y'all. These first games, I'm not going to say they were boring. Getting to watch any college football, even virtually, is so much fun, in my opinion. But Stanford was like, it's Stanford. FAMU, it's FAMU. Wake Forest, sketchy, but it's Wake Forest. Central Michigan, whatever. After that, look. Clemson, Florida State, Pitt. It's going to be big game after big game after big game. They're going to be so much fun. And I went to OT with Stanford, and I had to come back to beat Wake Forest by 8. And this is the easiest part of the schedule. Here's the good news. We can improve every week, and we will improve. We will get better. And we're going to keep winning. That's what I know. We're going to keep winning football games. All right, we'll talk about it, y'all. We'll talk about it maybe. And I told them, I said, hire Jimbo, and they said, something's wrong with Coop. I said, I'm telling you. You're a Florida State fan and you want to win. Get on your knees and beg Jimbo to come back. And really, you won't even have to, because as soon as you start to ask the question, I bet he would say, I'm in. Let's do this. But I hope y'all don't, because I don't want to have to play. You know what I mean? Love y'all. Thank you again so much for the love. I'll see you tomorrow. All right? Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. I'll see you tomorrow on Sunday. Let's enjoy the weekend, man. This was fun. Love y'all. Y'all have to say it back.